Before I go any further, I just want to let you guys know that cold approach is dead. It doesn't work overwhelming majority wise. And also, when I'm about to tell you why it works for me, I don't want you to feel pressured. Oh, Zeke is getting all this booty and this, that, and the other, and I'm not getting anything, so I must not be a man. Stop it. Your ability to get women doesn't make you a man. There's tons of broke dudes out there who are out here just chasing tail, not getting anything done in their life. They think they're the man when they're just nothing but a loser and a laughing stock. Anyways, so there's a couple things you have to understand. A few things actually, not just a couple things. Number one is your location matters. A Missouri 7 is not equivalent to a California 7. A Utah 8 is not equivalent to a Florida 8. So where you are matters. Why? Because even though, yes, women everywhere have access to social media, they still know their true value at the end of the day. This is why women are extremely insecure. So a California or a Florida 7 or an 8 knows she's way hotter than most women in general, versus a Utah or a Missouri 7 or an 8 knows she's not that good looking. Now, talking about social media, next comes social media. Women who get a lot more attention on social media usually pass 2,000 followers on IG. Their head is inflated so much that your average Joe is not going to get them from cold approaching. You're better off knowing her from a social event, from a friend circle, and then working your way into her life that way. A complete stranger, no, it's not going to work. And also, before that, I want to stress heavily on these 2 points. Number one, do not ever go out of your way to cold approach women, to meet women, to get to know each other, and all that crap. You should have a social life of abundance, as AMS says. Go do your things, and I'm gonna get to my story here in a little bit, my example. Go do whatever you want to do in life, and women will be there. And if they're not, who cares? You're still enjoying what you like doing. And number two, get your goddamn standards up. You're gonna get crappier results with women who look like 6.5 and below. Why? Because they just love toying with women, toying with men way more than your hot looking women. Okay? A woman who's a 9 or a 10 or 8, 9 or a 10 knows she's that good looking. She doesn't have to feel better about herself by turning you down because she already knows she's good looking. She gets that attention thrown at her right and left, anyways. So if you go up to her and act normal, all you gotta do is this: hey, I'm Zeke, what's your name? Cool. How old are you? Cool. If she's 21 plus, let's go out for a drink. Or want to go out for a drink? Ask her. If she's under 21, want to go out for some coffee? If she's not interested, she's going to go around that question and tell you, oh, I don't drink coffee, I don't like coffee, blah, 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 blah. If she's interested, she's going to make your life that much easier. Yeah, sure, here's my number, or let's get together. That's it. It's that simple. Now, as I was talking about social media, dude, Instagram ruined everything. Instagram and dating apps ruined everything. This is why your average guy does not have chances cold approaching anymore, just with your average woman who looks like a 6 at best. This is exactly why, because she can easily get on her phone every morning when she wakes up and she starts feeling insecure. Look through her pictures and see how many dudes want her, how many dudes are DMing her. Go on her dating app, see how many matches she has, and she feels good about herself. Ah, I'm hot shit again. So many guys want me. Yes, it is very petty. It is very comical and childish because a woman thinking that she has value just because these subpar men want her. It's the equivalent of me telling you guys that, oh yeah, a fat butterball turkey, women who look like upside down eggplants, fat chicks want me. Yeah, 10, 20, 50 of these fat women want me, but that's still not a flex because these are low quality women. So these guys who want you, ladies, are also low quality men because high quality men do not go out of their way on Instagram and validate you on your pictures by double tapping, by commenting. We have other shit going on in our lives. We know our worth, we know our value. We're not going to give you attention and validation that easily. That's how inevitably I know that these men don't have high value, high quality. And that's why it's not a flex on your end because you have quantity, not quality. Always strive for quality. Anyways, Now comes to the point why cold approach works for me and it doesn't work for your average guy when I say that. And this is the main point of the video. And that's because, guys, most of my cold approaching happens in my gym. Most of the times I cold approach women in my gym. Why? Number one is because women who are in the gym and I can see their out shape. How do I see their out shape? Because women who go to the gym always wear tight outfits. So I know what I'm working with. I know that she's not gonna be wearing jeans trying to hide her fat rolls, and when I take her home she takes them off, buttons start flying out the window because how much those buttons were compressed when she was trying to hide her fat rolls, her guts, with these tight jeans. So that's how I know what I'm working with. Number two, um, these women care about their health, otherwise they wouldn't be in the gym. Now I can spot very quickly and very easily when a woman is actually there putting in the work versus a woman who's just, you know, twiddling her damn thumb, taking selfies for Instagram, not really there for the health benefits, but just there to get attention. You can notice when you look at guys too. You just look at their body and and you know automatically how seriously they take their health, how seriously they take working out. And I always approach women who take their workout seriously, who take the gym seriously, because that tells me that they have a healthy lifestyle, and that's what I have, and I want that. I want to share that with them. I don't want to have a healthy lifestyle and date somebody who pounds down donuts every goddamn morning from Dunkin' Donuts. And number three, guys, as I said, nowadays cold approach is dead. So the woman has to know that you have some sort of value to give you some sort of time out of her day. And when I go to the gym, I wear gym tanks. And some of you guys already know how good my body looks. If you don't, I'll try to put a link on the or try to put a card up here on the top of the screen somewhere where you can click and see what kind of shape I'm in. So when I'm walking, and guys, when you go to the gym, you won't see guys like me that often. You won't see, and again, I am not flexing in front of you guys. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just giving you the cold hard truth, why it works for me and why it doesn't for you. So when I'm going up to her, she doesn't have guys who look like me, and I'm only 5'10". I'm not even 6 foot tall. I'm not that tall. It's not about height. Each and every single one of you can change your body, transform your body. Yeah, it took me 5 years to get to my body. It took my body 5 years to get to where it is. I never said it's gonna be easy and overnight. It's gonna take time and dedication. So when I'm going up to her and she sees that, oh, this guy doesn't exist as much in my gym. All I see is subpar guys. That's what she's thinking, right? At least that's the minimum that she's thinking about me. That okay, this guy looks decent. Guys, again, usually don't look like me in the gym. Their muscles, their body is not in as point as mine. And that's why I do most of my approaches in the gym, because I can show her what value I really have. I don't dress extravagantly. I don't drive a exotic supercar to pull up to women and show them my outfit, show them my car, to use those to get women. And that's why I don't approach women anywhere else but the gym as much. I still do it. Yeah, sure, I still do it, but I don't do it as much. That's what I meant. You have to have some value to show her right then and there. You can't just go up to her and show her your bank account. Oh, girl, look at me. I got so much money. She's looking at you, who you are. So you're dressing, what kind of clothes you're wearing, and your skin, obviously, your face, your body. Those three things really is what she has to judge you based upon, right? So you got to make sure those are on point. My gym outfits are always on point. My body is always on point in the gym, and my face is always on point because I take care of my skin. And that's why I guess I get the most amount of results in the gym, cold approaching. So you have to figure out what your strengths are and you have to work on those. Also, you have to work on your weaknesses as well. Now, this is another very, and you know what? Yeah, that's what, as I was saying, I want to emphasize on that point just a little bit more. Is that on cold approaching outside of the gym, it doesn't work for me like that, fellas. My success rate cold approaching in the gym is 1 in 3. Every 3 girls I approach and get their numbers from, I smash at least one of them. My rate when I'm cold approaching in the regular, right, like going to the grocery store or going to the mall, because I dress out like an average guy. I don't dress out extravagance, as I said, and I don't try to show my body too much when I'm not in the gym. My success rate in those places is 1 out of 7 or 8. After approaching and getting 7 or 8 girls' numbers, I may or may not smash one. It's significantly lower than when I'm in the gym. Why? It's simple because, again, as I said, I'm very easily able to show women my value in the gym versus when I'm not in the gym. They don't see my body when I'm not in the gym because I'm not walking around looking like a douchebag in my gym tanks everywhere I go. No offense to guys who wear gym tanks out and about in public, because sometimes summer days are hot. You gotta wear gym tanks, and if you have a nice body, why wouldn't you show it off? Of course, go ahead and do it. It was kind of a joke when I said it, those guys are douchebags. But anyways, because sometimes I do that shit too, right? And last but not least, guys, I always make sure I approach the women in the gym who don't have makeup on, who are not wearing the sluttiest of the sluttiest outfits. Sure, yeah, she might wear leggings, spandex. If she's wearing spandex, I look for the women who are covering it up with long shirts, not sports bra and spandex. Those are the women who are doing the most. That's screaming slut at me the loudest. So women who you can just look at and tell that this bitch is here just to soak up attention. Those are the women I stay the hell away from. Doesn't matter how good they look, doesn't matter how young they are. Which is my other point. I always approach women who look like they're from age 18 to 23. I'm 23 myself. That's not the reason why I approach them, but the reason why I approach women from in that age range, not even 23, 22 actually, 18 to 22, is because they haven't been fucked in the head as much yet by this hookup culture. The longer she goes, the older she is, the more time she had on the cock carousel, on this hookup culture, and the more she's damaged in the head, and the more hoops she's gonna make me jump through. And again, the more miles she has on her vaginal odometer, and I'm just not attracted to that. That's why I like younger chicks from 18 to 22. That's it. I don't even go past 22, man, anymore. 23 maybe if I'm really feeling her up. So when you notice these kind of patterns, and also when women is completely looking the other way when I'm looking her way, or she has this no, you know what, I don't even care about resting bitch face that much. I approach women who have resting bitch faces, yes, of course. Again, their outfit is the number one thing I look for, is what kind of outfit this chick wearing. How extra is she's being in the gym. You don't need to have that much makeup. You're matching Lululemon leggings with your sports bra. Ladies, I understand sports bra keep everything nice and tight and together, and it's comfortable to work out in them, but cover that shit up with at least a crop top or some sort of shirt on top of it. If you just walk out the house with sports bra, what's next? You're gonna walk out without any bra? Half naked? Sure. Do it. We will like watching it, looking at it, but you'll never see me walking up to you. Hell no. Older women and women who do the most when it comes to showing off their appearance are the type of women I stay the hell away from. So it's not like I'm approaching women and I'm getting lucky with every single woman I approach. No, it's me knowing what type of women to go after, specific what type of women, and all the other reason behind why um, these women who I go after don't have makeup and whatnot is because they don't value attention as much. Like, they're not an attention whore, is what I'm trying to say. That's why I go after these type of women. So it's me knowing what to look out for in a woman. Without even me talking to her, I pick out physical cues that, okay, these are the things. And I can make a whole video talking about that, go in more details, but just to give you a brief summary and overview, these are the things I'd be looking out for. And is it always like that? Every time I see a girl who gives me the good signals that, okay, she might be worth talking to, I still go talk to her. Do you think every single time I talk to a woman who doesn't appear to be an attention whore, gives me the time of the day, you think I get results with women like that every single time? No, I get rejected from those women as well. So it's always a gamble. You're gambling when you're cold approaching, regardless at the end of the day. And it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Like, cold approaching is gonna keep dying more and more. But I just wanted to let you guys know why it works for me. and why it doesn't work for you. You've been working out in the gym for 2 months, you're not going to get significant results. And if you don't have significant results, these women who look that good are not going to give you the time of the day. And then inevitably that's gonna make you go after women who don't look as good. And as I said already, those women will make you jump through even more hoops just because they just love knowing that they're hot shit by turning down men, or by even giving you her number but not ever following up with it, never meeting up with you. They just love toying with men like that. That's why I go after hotter looking women, because they already know their exact value. They're tired of getting catcalled and approached and DM'd and whatnot. So when a guy finally shows up to her with decent looks, looks is that important, fellas. As I said, unless you're rolling up in your Lambo or your nice exotic car in your nice exotic suit, she doesn't know what value you have besides your looks. That's why you have to work on your looks. It's not a black pill advice. Each and every single one of you can work on your looks. That's why I mentioned my height. And not every single woman is going to find you attractive. You have to know that too. So yeah, when you finally show up to a good-looking hot woman and you introduce yourself like a normal guy, not a guy who's catcalling and doing this immature shit, trying to beat around the bush to get to the main point. You're keeping everything on point, because that shows dominance and confidence. And women who look that hot, that good looking, just don't get approaches like that by men, because men are scared. Most men are scared to approach women like that. I approached this blonde chick. She was 19, blue eyes, gorgeous face. And I asked her out for coffee. She was kind of baffled for a second. I was like, "You look confused." She said, "Yeah, I don't get approached like that very often." And you think that, what the hell is she talking about? She is drop dead gorgeous. Yeah, guys are scared to approach. That's why you have much, much, much higher chances with those women, because they don't get approached in person. Sure, online all day. But these fat butterball ugly ass bitches, they get approached in person just as much as online. I hope I was able to beat the dead horse enough to drive this point home. But some of you guys still gonna come in here and try to debate me in some points and some other crap that I didn't explain too much in. Because this is a 17-minute video long. I'm not gonna sit here for a whole hour and explain every single point I made to the T, just so you can't argue with me. Sure, I'll leave it for argument. But at the end of the day, just make sure what you're working with. Look at yourself in the mirror first. Then ask yourself if you're ready to go out and try to get the type of women who you think you should get. Just remember, you are what you attract. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. I'll see you on the next one.